Hello, it's me, Ronaldo, the phenomenon. No, not Cristiano, not Ronaldinho, and certainly not Ronald McDonald. It's the original Brazilian Ronaldo here. I'm probably one of the most famous Brazilian icons, along with the statue of Christ the Redeemer, coffee beans, and bikini waxes. Hey, calm down, Blanca. You're a Brazilian icon too. I've teamed up with Draw My Life and Football Daily to bring you my beautiful life story, playing the beautiful game. I was born in Bento Ribeiro, Brazil, September 18, 1976, in Itaguai, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I grew up poor, and my parents split up when I was 11. I left school not long after this so that I could play football. I had trials with my favorite team, Flamengo, but was turned down. I was pretty low after this, but World Cup legend, Жизнь, saw my talent and got me signed by Cruzeiro. 44 goals in 47 games later, I moved to PSV Eindhoven. 2 seasons and 54 goals in 58 games later, I moved to Barcelona. Bobby Robson brought me there for a then record fee of 19.5 million. Sir Bobby was like a father to me. In fact, he was like a father to all the guys in the squad. It didn't matter what color you were or where you came from. He was great. We won the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup in 96-97, and I won the Golden Shoe, scoring 34 goals in 37 games. No one scored more than 30 goals in a season again until 08-09. On 11 October 1996, I scored probably the greatest goal of my career against SD Compostela. Look it up, it's pretty special. Oh yeah, and some guy called Jose was part of the backroom set at Barca back then, but problems with my contract meant I moved just after 1 season. I was probably at my physical peak when I went to Inter Milan for a then record fee of 27 million. I also became a more complete player. My assist rate went up, and I became more involved in the build-up play. My teammate, Jokaev, said I was the best striker in the world. However, it was also a time when injuries started to pile up, particularly in my knee. I guess it was exacerbated by my style of play. I used to love feinting left and right whilst running at defenders. At the end of 1999, I ruptured a tendon in my knee and needed surgery. In my comeback game against Lazio in April 2000, I managed just 7 minutes on the pitch before I limped off again. It was really frustrating for me. In 2002, I moved to Real and broke another record, this time for sales of replica shirts. I scored twice on my debut at the Bernabeu and helped Real to the title with 23 goals. It was a crazy time, the dawn of the Galacticos era. I lined up alongside Zidane, Raul, Figo, and Beckham. Crazy, huh? Perhaps my fondest memory of my years at Real was when we played Manchester United at Old Trafford in the Champions League quarterfinals. I scored a hat-trick, and when I was subbed off toward the end of the game, both sets of fans gave me a standing ovation. I love it when great football can bring people together like that. Still, by 2006, Real had signed Van Nistelrooy, injuries were taking their toll, and I had fallen out of favor with manager Fabio Capello. So I moved to AC Milan. This makes me one of the few players who've ever played for Barca and Real and Inter and AC. I've also scored for both sides on the Milan Derby. The only other player who's done that is Zlatan. I moved from one set of stellar teammates at Real to another. Kaká, Pato, and me all lined up for the Rossoneri together. But at the end of 2008, I ruptured my knee ligaments again, the 3rd time I'd done it to that knee. AC released me at the end of the season, and I moved back to Brazil and Corinthians. I've won the Copa del Rey, the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, the Super Cup, the UEFA Cup, and La Liga. But the trophies I'm most proudest of? The 2 World Cups I helped Brazil win in 1994 and 2002. We lost to France in 1998. Controversially, I was on the pitch in the final, even though my knee was badly injured. There were lots of rumors that Brazil sponsors, Nike, forced me to play through pain-killing injections. I certainly was way off the pace in that game. I also helped Brazil win 2 Copa Americas. Along the way, I won the Ballon d'Or twice, was in the FIFA World 11 twice, and won the Golden Boot. Of course, I've heard all the fat Ronaldo jokes, and it hurts. But I've struggled with numerous injuries and hypothyroidism. Even so, a lot of people say I'm one of the greatest strikers of all time. Off the pitch, I'm a proud father of 4 great kids. I'm a UN ambassador working towards eradicating poverty and even found time to turn up at the Burning Man Festival. I hope most people think I'm a nice guy, and that my football has brought a smile to people's faces. Like I said, the beautiful game played the beautiful way. Don't forget to hit subscribe And if you like footballers doing Draw My Life videos, check out our friends at Campeones, who've done Luis Suarez in his native Spanish.